Hey everyone and welcome. Today we'll be taking a look at one of those amazing features of Adobe's Creative Cloud Express. It's a really amazing program. Remember, when you sign in, you'll sign in at express.adobe.com. You'll use your Google credentials, and then also remember to click the Enterprise button when you're presented with that. Ordinarily, we might think this is just a graphic editing program or video production program, but this has an amazing Convert from PDF option. So if we look across our tabs here under the quick action, we have a PDF button. When we click on that, we have the item Convert from PDF, and that's what we'll be looking at today. So I recently found a file that included a spelling mistake about the main character in Where the Red Fern Grows, and I want to make that change. It would bother me, it would bother my students. So I'm going to find that file, which you can see right here. It's a PDF. Ordinarily, PDFs are not editable, but we're going to make a change to that. So we'll click Open here, and now in the resulting window, we get a preview, but we also have the option to select which file type we're going to convert to. So you can see we have PowerPoint, Excel, PNG, JPEG, rich text format, Microsoft Word's old .doc format, and we also have the current docx format. So that's the one we'll select right now. Once I've done everything there, all I need to do is click Download, and it will take a moment to chew on this file to make it into a Microsoft Word document. Now that's completed. It didn't take long. Let's take a look at the result. So we'll open here. You'll see that it opens in Word, and when that document comes up, it looks pretty good. You can also notice that these headings are sitting directly on top of our graphic organizer boxes. And you'll also see that Billy Coleman's name right here is misspelled. It has an E. So if I click Enable Editing at the top, I should be able to insert that E exactly where it belongs, and also in the graphic organizer. Now this text fits a text box exactly, so I do need to resize this just slightly, which I am able to do. I can also change fonts if I so desire, and I can add the E right there. And now my document is ready. I'm going to save my changes so that this document will be ready to use. Now, this is currently in my Downloads folder. So I'm going to close out of Word right here and then jump to my Downloads, because I'd like to put this now into a file I have prepared for it in Google Drive, because I'd like to see what happens when I upload this file to Google Drive. So when I come to my Downloads window, what you'll see is that it's appended CC Express to the end of the file name. When I drop that into Google Drive, now we'll be interested to see what happens to it. You can see I've got the initial document here. Let's double click on the name and see what Google Docs makes of it. It does take just a moment. Obviously, Coleman has been repaired here, and it's also been fixed in our central image here in the graphic organizer, but you can see that it's made some changes to the titles of these boxes inside our graphic organizer. For some reason, Google Docs does struggle with that somewhat. So these right now are not editable. They're not inside the text window. So I'm going to have to do that in another program like Google Drawing. So keep in mind that these can be fixed, but it does take some effort to get those to look like we want them to. Okay, anyway, great features of Creative Cloud Express, where we can take PDF documents, convert them into Word and then into Google Docs, and make some amazing changes to them. Well, I hope this was beneficial to you, a quick look at the amazing features of Creative Cloud Express. Meanwhile, explore and be sure to have a great day.